This is the fifth lecture of chapter 2. In the last lecture, we studied about Kaizen, which means change for the betterment. Now we'll study about the key Kaizen practices. The key Kaizen practices are mindset and culture first, then second is the production process. The key Kaizen practices. These are mindset and culture, customer orientation, quality control circles, suggestion system, discipline in the workplace, small group activities, cooperative labor management, relations, total quality management, quality improvements. These are the key concepts of Kaizen practices. So each and every bit has to be given equal importance to follow the practice of Kaizen in the system. At the same time, automation of and robotics, automation, zero defect production, total productive maintenance, then TPM, then just in time, Kanban, productivity improvement, new product development. So these are the key principles where the Kaizen is applicable, and the keen study of all these processes has to be done for the practical implementation of Kaizen. Now, Kaizen has seven key concepts. These are: one, standardize, that is PDCA, plan, do, check, act, or standardize, do, check, act. Anything PDCA, SDCA, PDSA, we can call it as plan, do, study, act also. So it's a Shewhart cycle as already studied. The next process is the customer. Ask what you can do to improve product or service that you pass along to the next process. So customer has to be given due importance. Customers suggestion and feedback has to be taken into consideration before moving to further categorize your production. And when you want to improve your product, then you have to take the feedback positive by given by the customer, and that has to be taken very positively, and accordingly changes should be done in the product. Quality first. Improving quality automatically improves cost and delivery. So quality not just like one process, it has to be followed right from the CEO to the assembly line worker. Each and every step should be followed by keeping the term quality in mind. Then market in, product out. Instead of pushing product into the market and hoping customer will buy them, ask potential customers what they need and develop products that meet these needs and wants. So again, the same thing as we have studied in second point, customer has to be given due weightage or due importance. Ask them what they expect from our product, and accordingly we should move. Then upstream management. The sooner in the design test product, upstream management is nothing but uh, it's a like pilot plan. So do these activities on a small scale, and then you can, if you get success in it, then you can move to the large scale production. Then the statistical tool exhibits not required. Then variability control and recurrence prevention. So ask why 5 times to get the real cause of problem and to avoid just treating the effect of the problem. Instead of focusing on other things, you should focus on preliminary focus on the improvement of your product. Kaizen problem solving tools. So same thing we have studied. Plan means how pick a project, gather data about the project, find cause of it, then pick likely causes, and then find the solution for it. And the same thing PDCA, plan, do, check, and act. Kaizen, as per the Kaizen, what are the seven deadly waste? So what it says is overproduction. Production more than production schedule. If we produce more material, more article also, even that will be a super waste, or it's a wastage of everything. Wastage of time, wastage of money, then excessive production. So it will again create problem. Waiting, poor balance of work, operator attention time. So waiting times should also be not more. Transportation, long moves, restacking, pickups, up, puts down. So while transporting material also, the material should not be moved to a long distance in the in the company. Then one department and other department, there should not be much distance between these two department. If the distance between these two departments, suppose for example, granulation and packing, If the distance between granulation department and packing department is more, then we have to move material from granulation department to packing. After granulation, we have to move it to the packing department. So if the distance is more, there are chances of wastage, contamination. So transportation should not be more. Then processing, the protecting parts for transport, again the same thing. Inventory, too much material ahead of process hides problem. So inventory also should not be excessive. Then motion, as already studied, motion should walking to get parts should not be more. Then material and labor are wasted. Capacity is lost at bottlenecks. So bottlenecks is nothing but narrowing. So these are the seven deadly waste of Kaizen. So these things, if we avoid and if we follow quality principles in manufacturing industry, right from the availability of raw material to the delivery of packaged material, if everything is followed with a motto of quality, then we can produce a very high quality product in the industry. Here we'll stop.